Have you ever faced a situation where your event sourcing setup feels like a puzzle with missing pieces? If you're considering using Apache Kafka as your event store, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into how to handle concurrent writes and ensure consistency in your Kafka logs. I totally get it. Dealing with concurrent events can be a real headache, especially when they can invalidate each other. You're not alone in this struggle. Many developers face similar challenges when implementing event sourcing with Kafka. Here's the specific question we're tackling today. One user asked, "How can I ensure the consistency of the Kafka log when handling concurrent writes?" They described a scenario where two actions, like updating and destroying a folder, could lead to an inconsistent log. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what's the issue here? When two events occur at the same time, like a folder being updated and destroyed, the order in which they are processed can lead to inconsistencies. This is a common challenge in event sourcing, especially with systems like Kafka that don't support built-in versioning. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a powerful strategy to help you manage these concurrent writes effectively. To ensure consistency in the Kafka log during concurrent writes, the user should implement a strategy for event ordering. This can be achieved by using a single partition for each resource type, which guarantees that all events for that resource are processed in the order they are received. Next, the user should consider using a unique identifier for each event. This identifier can help in tracking the sequence of events and resolving conflicts when they occur. Additionally, the user can implement a conflict resolution mechanism. This could involve defining rules for which event takes precedence when two conflicting events are received. Finally, the user should consider using a compensating transaction pattern. This means that if an event is found to be invalid due to a conflict, a compensating event can be published to negate the effects of the previous event. Fun fact, did you know that the concept of event sourcing has roots in the early days of computing? It's fascinating how these principles have evolved and are still relevant today. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach suggests serializing writes per partition in Kafka. This means using a single process to manage writes for each partition, ensuring messages are sent in order. It's important to track the current event offset for each resource to perform optimistic checks before sending new messages. The user also highlights the need to handle write failures by retrying writes and deduplicating events. This can be done by including an ID in each event or reinitializing the producer to check the stream for successful writes. Additionally, they recommend writing multiple events atomically by publishing a composite event that contains a list of events. For resource lookups, reading all events from a partition at startup can help maintain the current state. Lastly, they mention that Kafka streams can simplify some of these tasks, such as using k-tables to validate events against the current resource state before sending them. Here's the strategy I promised. Regularly review and refine your event handling logic. This proactive approach can save you from future headaches and keep your Kafka logs clean. And there you have it. With these strategies, you can tackle concurrent writes in your Kafka event sourcing setup. Remember, consistency is key. If you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button for more insights, and don't miss our next video where we'll dive deeper into Kafka best practices.